Hey, what's up you guys? Craft Farms here. Welcome back to Edgewater Ranch. So as you can see, we are on November 2nd. So quite some time has passed and quite a few things have changed. We just finished up. I did chores this morning and then got a bunch of the grass mowed, brought the four-wheeler and the lawnmower in here for winter storage. So we can get that closed up. One change, as you can see, we got 3 new bins here in the yard. We needed more room and got a deal on these 2 bins. They are 14,000 bushel bins, I think. Let's see here. 6,000, my bad. This one is a 14,000. This one costs a little bit of money, but it was necessary. We got the Farm King and Soaring Eagle unhooked back here and got mowed around them. We are done with harvest for the year, so we do have everything put away. And you can see we got everything mowed here in the yard. This spot we're actually going to cut with the swather. We have one more cutting to do, and we're going to be doing it in just grass. So I do have the conditioner rollers off the header because the the grass bales are going to be wrapped for silage. Then we got our unloading conveyor sitting there. We got all of our bins full, fans running over here. And then I moved everything out. It was all sitting right here, but I moved it so I could mow it because I want to have everything nice and mowed in the yard here before winter. Moved the cattle trailer over here. Run on over here to the cattle yard. You can see we actually made enough hay bales to fill 2 buildings, and then we put the rest out here. This building here is going to be all of our grass, and then we'll wrap silage bales in one of these 2. We might have, well, one of these will for sure be empty, and I'm thinking we'll have a few straw bales in this building. We can fit 3 more loads in here, and then whatever straw bales go in here, we're actually just gonna line them up. So that way this building we can just come into with the processor and lift them right in, and we don't have to do anything with them. Then in here we got everything in here. I did wash them up, and then I brought the Kubota skid steer and bale spear over, so that way it is here for whenever we need to drop down some straw bales or anything like that. You can see this big area is left uncut because we're going to swath this as well. And then if we just jump in here, so yeah, we are finished with all of the harvest, and then we just have to do one more cutting of hay, and then everything is done for the year. If we go look at our cattle, I separated all of our bull calves and female calves. We do have 7 cows up in the breeding barn, which should be bred next month. We have 18 cattle that'll be calving next month. Otherwise, everything else, we got 60% on 19 of them, 5 at 40%, 4 at 10, 3 at 10. These 8 are at 70, 19 at 80, 16 at 50, and these 6 are at 20. Um, they are good for the day. Everything is good for the day on feed and bedding. So we're good until tomorrow. We're getting down there on products in the um, mix building, but we do have 70, just shy of 75 cubic yards of TMR in there. And then here we'll go ahead and look. So we got 12,078 bushels of oats, 10,751 of canola, 11,842 of sunflowers, and a whopping 23,844 bushels of corn. So quite the array of products, or quite the amount of product. The corn will be going out next month in December. Um, I was looking, the difference between December and June is like 10 cents. So not too worried about it there. Sunflowers will be leaving in February. Canola will be going out in January. And our oats will also be leaving here in December. So we'll get some product moved next month. And then more throughout the winter. And then thinking that we might change up our equipment one more time and get everything a little more productive. We're actually going to get rid of everything in here except for the 4440. We are going to keep this just for an auger tractor, but we're going to change tillage, spreading, spraying, seeding, planting, harvest, everything. Um, and then we'll also be able to get rid of this wagon. We might get rid of both of these guys as well and go to a different fertilizer tender. And I am thinking of going to the Fiber Dash setup. And then, so we would get rid of all of the liquid fertilizer and herbicide that we have sitting here. Once we empty out these bins, I think we're going to actually sell off the 2 bins worth of lime and just keep 1 bin of lime and 1 bin of seed, and then get rid of all of these hopper bins here. And we're either going to put up some bigger bins here, or we might put up a grain leg, because I do, if we can afford it, I do want to pick up like 23, 53, 28, 29, 5, 8, 43. We're going to sell all of these little hay fields down here. And I think we're going to put 13 into hay, 21, and 22, and then combine these. Well, we would keep field 44, but combine these 4 fields here into 1 big field. Same with these 3. Combine these ones here, and actually, no, we would combine 9 and 5 together. These 3 we would put together, and these 2 together as well, and then actually we might do these 3 together, and then we'll put hay in here, 21, and then maybe we'll pick up 47 and put hay down there. We'll see. I kind of want to just try and get everything into a bigger scale, but we'll see. Or maybe we'll combine 42 and 43 together. But I want to get a lot more land, just so then our field area for producing crops to make straw is a little larger, is kind of what I'm going for. So we do have all of our straw bales to go pick up on our corn and sunflower ground. I know sunflower straw, not really realistic. There's really nothing in sunflower stubble or straw that, you know, would be worth baling in real life, but it's farm sim and we need all the straw that we can get. So it was baled up. I think we made just shy of, let's see here, I think I think we made about 60 bales, not quite, on straw here. Wasn't the biggest amount of straw off of the corn and sunflower stubble, but it was some extra, so anything counts at this point here in time. So we're going to get these few loads picked up here and get them in the buildings and go from there. So yeah, it definitely was not the greatest amount of straw, but it is some extra to have around, and that's really all that I was going for. Next year we'll put in more oats. That'll kind of get us more in terms of straw, but we'll also have more acres of the corn, and that'll probably be it. We'll probably just be, we might maybe throw some soybeans into the mix next year, we'll see. But I think we're kind of going to move into focusing more on oats for the straw purpose and then corn for the amount of grain that we can get to make that extra money. But hopefully as well, next year we'll be further along with our cattle, and we can start selling off calves and start cycling through older cows at this time next year. Not saying next spring or anything like that, early in the year, but we are slowly getting there. I am thinking in the next year or so, we might convert like field 15 into a yard and have more cattle space there. And then also put up one or two more of the TMR buildings, because as we grow, we are going to go through more and more of our feed, so I want to have the space that we can kind of mass produce it. So we kind of got to get backed into place, more or less backed in before I can unfold, otherwise we'll wipe out this stack here. Which, you know, another reason that I have all of these hay bales outside here is I was thinking that we would make a lot more straw. So I'm thinking we might actually be able to just pick these up and throw them in that other building there. We have the room. So you know what? I think we're going to do that right now while we're here. Um, we'll just get it all cleaned up and put away. I think that'll be the smarter plan. Come on. Make sure we're not going to back into our straw there. There we go. Uh-oh. I do really dislike doing this right here, because usually once the bales are unloaded nice like this, they do seem to always be a pain to try and get picked back up. But we'll make the most of it here and get it all done and have it inside where it belongs. I think there's only maybe 4 loads that I had dumped here or something like that, so like 3 or 4, so it really wasn't a whole lot. Alright, that's the last one. So let's go over here and get this unloaded. I don't know how I want to do this here. I think we'll put this... Oh, actually we can... Oh wait, no, that's just the shadow. Never mind, that building is full. I kind of forgot that. Let's see here, I think we gotta move over a little bit. I don't know why my frame rate dropped so bad there. As I back in. Alright, that should work. Let's get straightened out a little better here first. I think that should be good. It's always hard getting this row in here. It kind of sets the line for all the other loads, and with the arm coming down on the on our right hand side here, it definitely messes with us for getting in there far enough. Get lined up here. I think I'll just clean this little strip of grass up with the swather when I'm over here cutting that big piece. That'll work good enough. Let's just go with super strength here and get that bale back in line. There we go. So, so I guess, that's update on everything around the save game here. Little update on real life to kind of, I guess, update on video. We did just finish harvest yesterday. being Friday. Today's Saturday. I'm just gonna upload this video here right after I am done recording it. We finished combining yesterday. Got all of our corn done. So things are finally gonna kind of slow down a little bit. And I will have a little more time to be home and make videos and get things done on save games. So the videos will kind of start getting a little more frequent. We do have quite a bit of stuff to get done yet. We ended up having to pile about, I guess I don't even really know how many truckloads, but we had to pile some of our corn on the ground this year because we ran out of bin space. Oh, come on, push back. There we go, now we're pushing. But yeah, we had to pile some because we ran out of bin room. So we do kind of gotta get moving on that here pretty soon, get that cleaned up and off the ground before it gets messed up by the weather. So we will be getting going on that, get that taken care of, but for the most part we are gonna be slowing down, so I will have some more time to be getting farm sim videos recorded and out for you guys. And then we'll see kind of when we get down to shop work, maybe I can get some time to get some video out of that, maybe get some video trucking, we'll see. I wanted to get some video out during harvest, but it never worked out. One of the big things was not remembering to grab the GoPro, but during the day not having time because running around doing a million other things all day, just never got around to being able to record anything during harvest. But like I said, we'll see now that we're slowed down. Might get a chance to get some footage while we're trucking, hauling out, and we got a good list of stuff that we got to work on this winter. So try and get some video of that as we get into it. So yeah, I will, like I say, I will be trying to get some other video done up for you guys, and get back into some more of the farm sim videos. Trying to talk and concentrate at the same time and get lined up. Does not work. My ADHD brain can't keep up apparently. Yeah, I say that jokingly, but for anybody that does have to deal with that, I know it's not always the easiest. I don't, medically know if I have ADHD or anything like that, but looking at myself, I'm kind of thinking I do just because of how all over the place I can get. And I'm sure you guys see that quite often in some of these videos. Just how scatterbrained I can get. So I do apologize if it gets to be annoying, but just the way that it works out sometimes, I guess. But I think we will finish getting these hay bales put into the building, and then call it a day, and I'll finish up picking up straw bales, and then start getting all the swathing done, get that taken care of, and raking everything up. So then maybe the next video we will take care of all the baling, get that done. So we got one more full load, or we'll finish this full load, and then it looks like we'll have 6 bales left after that. So we'll try and shoot these bales down the middle. Or actually, I guess we could put these down the side and then take these other 6 bales and throw them into the mixing building, because I think we could fit them. It might actually be the better idea than trying to squeeze them down the center of this building here. Then we can keep the mixing plant full, or close to full at least. Alright, that should work right there. Get these shoved back to the other stack. Let the trailer move us ahead. Perfect. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll pick these 6 up and we'll just go dump them off over by the mixing building. And then we'll see. I think we have at least 2 more loads worth of straw out in the field. Get that put in the building yet, and then we'll see. We might have to buy a few loads of straw, in all honesty. So we might end up doing that, and then we'll have to get some put up by the mix building as well. But kind of thinking that we might have to buy just a little bit, just to make sure that we got enough. We'll see though. Perfect. So we got that all cleaned up. Look a lot better. And kind of open this area up some more. I kind of made it a hassle having those bales sitting there. Another thing I kind of think that we're going to do is get some more gravel in here. And I want to kind of bring it in, come out a little straighter off of this. And I would like to put a culvert in here and level this out and have a direct shot over to that field. That would kind of be nice, rather than us having to travel all the way around. We could just come through this yard. And then I kind of want to open this edge up here a little more, just so we kind of got a little bit better driving area. Make our life a little bit easier. And we could kind of move this grass back a little bit from these buildings, so we kind of got a little more area to get in there to feed. Just trying to kind of open things up a little bit more and make it nicer for functionality. Perfect. So we got that taken care of, cleaned up, good to go. And now we just got to finish up hauling straw and get our grass bales cut so we have bales to wrap for silage. And then we can kind of slow down a little bit for the year, aside from the daily feed chores and then hauling some grain out. But other than that, we are just about wrapped up for this year. So it's a good feeling. But anyways, folks, we're gonna end the video here. I'm gonna get this stuff wrapped up and get some more things done. And we'll probably see you guys when we are working on getting our bales made and getting things wrapped up for the year. So thanks for tuning in, folks. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and keep an eye out for any future videos. Excuse me. And as always, folks, we'll catch you on the next video.